This is me at the start of the school year, scoring 40% on my accounting test. And this is me just 1 month later, 92%. The highest in my entire school. This isn't some recycled study advice from someone who's never failed a test. This is real. And I'm about to show you exactly how I did it, step by step. If you don't have the patience to sit through this and actually change your grades, then click off right now. But if you're tired of failing and you actually want to be one of the top students in your school, keep watching. I'm going to break this down into 4 steps. Each one is critical. If you skip even one, you might as well not even bother. Let's get into it. If you're not using past papers, you're already setting yourself up to fail. For every single subject, go through the past 10 years of exams. Not 5, not 3, 10. Exams are predictable. Patterns repeat. The same question types get asked over and over again. But here's where most people mess up. They don't just look at past questions. They don't study the answers. Go and find the solutions from students who scored A+ on those exams. Study how they structured their responses. Why did they word their answer that way? Why did they format it like this? The more you analyze, the more you'll start to think like a top student. And when the real exam comes, you'll already know what to expect. Top students don't just learn the content once and hope they remember it. They revise it. The secret is simple. Whatever you learn today, revise it the same day. Go home. Open a Google Doc or a notebook. Write down the most important things you learn, especially the parts your teacher repeated or emphasized. This isn't just about taking notes. This is active recall. The more you retrieve information from memory, the stronger it gets. If you're the type of student who forgets everything before the test, it's not because you're dumb. It's because you're not reviewing your material properly. Fix this and your memory will skyrocket. Now, this is something almost no teacher or YouTube video will ever tell you. You actually need less study time. Sounds stupid. Listen closely. The more time you have to study, the more you waste it. That's why students who do nothing but study often perform worse than those who have jobs, play sports, or run a side hustle. Why? Because when you have less time, you value it more. You don't scroll your phone every 10 minutes. You don't stare at your notes pretending to study. You focus deeply. It's the difference between student A, who studies for 5 hours but gets distracted every 20 minutes, and student B, who studies for just 2 hours but with complete focus. Who do you think is actually learning more? You can do everything I just told you, but if you skip this, you will never reach your full potential. The reason top students can push through stress, burnout, and distractions is because they know why they're studying. Why do you want high grades? Why do you want to be the best? Why are you even watching this video? The book Essentialism explains this perfectly. If you don't have a strong why, you will never be able to study at your peak. For me, it was my parents. They work harder than anyone I know, but they barely make enough money to survive. That's why I worked my ass off. That's why I kept pushing. So I ask you, what's your reason? If you can answer that question and remind yourself of it every single day, studying won't feel like a chore. It will feel like a mission. Now that you know how to become a top student, let me show you what you need to avoid at all costs. There's one mistake that ruins ambitious people. A mistake you might already be making. Click on this video right here before it's too late.